Всем привет, друзья! У нас очередная часть прохождения игры Outer Worlds. Так, на чем мы остановились? Так, нам надо прекратить радиомолчание на монархии. С MSI мы разобрались, и теперь иконоборцы. И парочку дополнительных заданий нужно завершить. Я вижу тоже. Сейчас намечается дополнительное задание.
Oh, thank you for stopping. Everyone acts like nothing's wrong, like my little boy isn't at risk of being eaten by some vile creature. Please, you have to help me get my little Tucker back. He ran away and is going to get himself killed. Oh, I just... Don't you tell me to calm down. I promised my boy I'd protect him for always.
Ничего, что это за наезды?
He ran out into the wilderness a few days ago. I warned him about the raptidons, mantisaurs, and marauders, the toxic sulfur pools, and poisonous plants, but he didn't listen. Please, won't you go? Thank you. Oh, I know he'll be... You look for him in Amber Heights, you hear? It's down the road southwest of town. And if you find any of them iconoclasts indoctrinating my boy, you punch them in the mouth. Tell them what I think of them.
Я же мать detected. Ну чё, поищем сыночка.
Watch your step around those pools, boss.
Ага, так, у нас тут не одно задание тут. У нас тут и основное задание тоже нас сюда идет.
Well, hello, and welcome to the home of the iconoclasts. I'm Rose. In it, you'll find everything you need to know about Graham, his philosophist truths. Oh no, I'm so sorry, I keep forgetting. Why, we're the only free people, and no corporations, no shackles, no problem. Oh, those are just hurdles. We deal with them as they come. You're welcome to stay with us, so long as you can earn your keep. Oh, you've heard Graham's teaching. He and Zora have done such a wonderful job spreading the... You can think of those two as our leaders, but they're more like examples. Graham's place is in the large building straight back. Zora's sometimes there talking with him, but usually she's in the... Oh, Graham settled here a long time ago. I wasn't around back then, but they say a lot of the old MSI corporate folks died here. He calls it a spirit... The new boy! Yes, he's quite clever. Last I saw him, he was headed into one of the buildings up the hill.
I ought to mention, the iconoclasts are loyal folk. Treat them right, they'll do the same. Turn on them, they'll open fire without a second thought.
This place wasn't half so pretty in the serials.
It ain't right. How many good folk we gonna lose? That's just weird.
A manta queen.
Yeah. We felled it, mind.
A stranger comes to our home. If you're looking for a path to walk, you've found one. The truth that I have come to learn out here, we survive by the sheer strength of our spirit.
We do seem to burn through endless ammunition.
Yes, well, such is life. Our descendants will enjoy safety and... Now. Stop. No. Spreading the truth is the only... I realize the board has blockaded our efforts, but Devil's Peak is an interplanet... Sure.
Graham, we should be focusing on survival anyway. Food, ammo, and medicine. Maybe not...
Pivot, huh? If radio isn't working, we might try another... I've had my sights on an old printing press for some time. The board uses magazines and advertisements to subtly focus the colony's attention.
Wait, that's not...
Help me clear out and repair the press, and I will have no need for that rust bucket of a...
Some of us actually read those periodicals, boss. Gotta be acquainted. Yeah, exactly. And I just gotta have my tossbuck.
You see, citizens of Halcyon are glued to their... Even I find myself occasionally distracted by their positively shameful quality of editing, and my literary prowess will hook them, and the eternal truth will reel them in. Listen to me. Wonderful. I requisitioned replacement rollers for it. Speaking of which...
You bought rollers? You haven't even cleared the wraps out yet. What are you doing wasting bits on... Forget it. Huxley's still recovering. She won't be up...
It seems we're out a runner. If you intend to help our cause, I'll ask you to meet our one of our sympathizers. A woman named Carlotta periodically buys goods on our behalf. Stellar Bay has caught on, but they remain friendly, though the goods now come at... She meets us in the ruins of Bayside Terrace.
So you're her mysterious savior. She sings your praises.
That girl and her songs, so eager to learn, so bright-eyed, so... Wonderful. While you're at it, I wonder... We can use them to
Unbelievable. I hope I don't have to tell you this, but if there is extra money, would you mind buying... Graham, if you need me... Nice day, huh? For Monarch, anyway. What? Sorry. Long day.
Looks like I'm not the only new face around here. What do I call... Welcome to Amber Heights, Captain. You here to join the iconoclasts? Help. I am not a little boy. Haven't been one for decades. No matter what my mom... According to her, stepping foot outside of the house in broad daylight is too dangerous. Don't go play with friends. Mantisaurs will tear your arms off. Don't leave the city. Raptidons will spit. I stuck around way too long, ruled by her fears. I'm 42 years old, but... She doesn't want to see me as anything other than her baby boy. Why would I go back again? What? You're right. I can do this. I just need to stand my ground and make her see she...
Oh, hello. Damn right. Ain't nothing in the wilderness. Well, on the way back, I twisted something in my leg, foot area. Where does... So, no runs for me for a little while. I did a dumb thing. I was trying to get a... But this one was really persistent. Chased me for, I don't know, forever. Scratched. Then I tripped over a void... Till it stops hurting, I guess. Zora says Huh? Oh, ha!
Sorry about earlier. Besides, we just got our asses kicked in the ruins. Not... Hey, you got some decency in you. Careful. That's rare around these parts. Yeah, name's Zora. I've been patching up the iconoclast since day one. Whenever Graham's... You joking? A Mantiqueen showed up out of nowhere, and I guess the gunfire attracted Raptidon.
You found a queen that far north? Wish I...
You and me both, Nyoka. But listen, unless this is urgent. You want to do us a favor or two? Go talk to Bronson. For now, I gotta get...
Oh, Captain, you did it! My little boy is back.
Mama, I told you that I'm not staying. I just can't...
Oh, we'll get that silliness sorted out. What a sour thing to say. My little boy will always need...
Mama, what I need is for you to listen to what I want for once. But that's between us. Now you promised the captain a reward, so settle up. Then...
Here, kind stranger. This is every bit I've scrimped and scraped.
Don't worry about me, Captain. Mama and I'll...
Did you and Ellie drink all my Spectrum Red?
Oh, was that your... it was their new Felix line. Whoops.
I knew it. Nyoka. Damn it, I was saving that. What's that noise?
Excuse me, but this area's off limits. We got a leak. That's my nice way of telling you to... We're fixing a leaky generator. What are you, a safety inspector? Yeah, whatever. And I'm just gonna let you walk on in? Oh, of all the void damned. I ain't getting eaten alive for a couple of bits. Pack it up, crew!
It's too quiet. Hello? Relax. Who are you anyway? Oh, finally! Sanjar's declared a stop sale to you lot, but even if he hadn't, I'm not risking...
I don't know how you got those goons to... Graham ordered rollers and whatsits, right? For a... Like I said, this is my last run. You'd have to ask him. All I... It's an enviable thing he's doing. Free people and all that. Law help them. I don't know. I should go. Look, Graham's got a bit or two left in his account. I can send one last drop. What do you want? I always took that woman for the sensible type. Good on her. I'll send some along. Give them all my regards.
keep us out. The infamous Amber Heights.
The folks in Amber Heights always manage to find a bottle or two of the good stuff. Keen scavengers, I tell you.
I'm telling you, the Van Noys...
Bullshit, Graham. They don't just abandon orders, and they weren't at the ruins. Where?
They're on a very... Welcome back.
Thank the Eternal that someone... Carlotta usually schedules the next drop during the meeting.
That is... This cuts off one of our only 2 supply lines on Monarch.
About to. That idiot.
We will deal with his subversion later. I've already sent a team ahead to scout the press. One of our best.
You sent the Van Noys there, didn't you? Oh.
They went willing to fight for our cause. We need reinforcements. We need new recruits. The Van Noys saw the printing facility with the same...
The hell's the sense in recruiting if you're just gonna get them killed?
I have the utmost confidence in their abilities. Friends, we must have faith that...
Yes! You're damn right he could have. But he's so obsessed with preaching that he's become blind. Look, just... If the Van Noys are still alive, get them out of there. With Sanj...
Nyoka, you're a
I bet.
Yeah, I know. Don't suppose y'all are... Thank the Eternal. But we can't leave without patching these guys up. Acker here is bleeding. Our medic has got our trauma kit, but we got separated. Yeah, on account of giving him the order.
Here they come! Nobody's there!
We're done here.
Get it off!
Any luck out there? Oh, fuck. Well, that's better. I hear you're into Graham's philosophist hogwash, Felix.
Yeah, if by philosophist hogwash you mean the virtues of enlightened anarchy.
Organization.
If you'll just...
No! No more listening. No more preaching. We are
Enough, Zora. I'm not putting the torch to innocent people. Do you want to bring the board's cruisers and gunships Captain, apologies, but our situation grows dire. Our people...
We're out of time. We need food and ammunition. We need to hit Stellar Bay while we still have the manpower to do. Yes, I know it's drastic, but it's clear that Sanjar... Doubtful. But we don't need much, and Sanjar isn't going...
Excellent.
Did you find the... Thank the Eternal.
We're one step closer to bringing the truth to every man, woman, and child in... For now, you can tell Hiram that I'll stop using Devil's Peak. From the pits of our eternal souls. I have much to do. Articles to write, sermons to ponder.
Hey, I need to see to the wounded, but drop by the clinic when you can.
Welcome to the Emporium.
Добрый вечер, Миш. Спасибо. Спасибо за лайк. Ты как всегда пунктуален.
Hey, Captain. You know about what happened here, right?
You're talking about the massacre. Back when the corps were pulling out, pirates raided the place and killed...
Right. Common belief is that the pirates fled to an old relay station that had already... The station's locked up. But one of my people found an old data card. It's mostly corrupted, but I pulled a couple codes off of it. One is the code to the Amber Heights gate. I don't recognize the other, but it's similar. Right. The access codes to Amber Heights. What gets me is, if this belonged to the pirates, that means they knew. If someone gave them the gate code, all those deaths, Captain. Graham isn't fond of talking about the history here. He had friends who worked here. You know him. Live and let live and all that. Just a warning. The area is infested with mantis. Appreciate it. Here's the code. If it works, bring back anything you find. Supplies are best, but information's good too. If someone was behind the Amber Heights massacre, it'd give a lot of people around here some closure to... Good luck.
Кстати, как там прошла инвентаризация? Все сошлось? Ну, ты вчера вроде бы говорил, что сегодня будет у тебя инвентаризация, если я не ошибаюсь. Ну отлично. Это у вас сколько? Раз в неделю, раз в месяц такое происходит? Это жестко. Я тебе вчера сказал, это было около 12, да, и тебе уже нужно было 6:45 быть на работе. Нормально. Так, часиков 5, наверное, поспал, если поспал. Насколько я помню, там, наверное, подписывается финансовая ответственность, да? Нормально, да? Кто-то там провтыкал, сумму на всех раскинул. Прикольно. А я сегодня второй раз уже сходил на тренировку, но это жестко, конечно, полгода не ходить, потом че приходишь, как будто бы и не занимался вообще.
Welcome back. Let's see. These are old. Looks like correspondence. This one's got the Amber Heights gate code on it, just like the one I found earlier. And here's a letter. Wait, this is from Graham. Oh, of all the... Captain. He gave them the gate codes. And their families. And all... I know he's got his head in the clouds, but I always believed there was a core of good there. What the hell happened to live and let live?
I always figured Mr. Bryant for a man of character.
Да, прикольно. Покупаешь там какую-то затычку, типа GTX 1050 Ti, такой приходишь домой, а там RTX 2080 Ti.
Thank you for bringing this back, but I need some time. I gotta think.
Hey, boss, I want to talk.
Go take a walk, Captain. I'll find you once my head's on straight.
Интересно, бывали такие случаи? И нормально. А что в таком случае делать? Там, ну, человек же уже, я так понимаю, не вернется, и данных его нет, правильно? То есть, ну, получается, тупо подарили, да? Ну, понятно. Ну, у нас такой народ, да, что видит, даже будет видеть, что консультант набокопорил, да, тебе там не то положил, и никто возвращать, конечно же, не будет. Нормально. А как так? Как так-то? Куда он улетел? А, даже так.
Hey, a shipwreck. Wonder if we'll find any bodies moldering in there.
Часовой спит на посту. Ну, по классике. Ну, короче, мораль такова, что нужно учить ассортимент. Потому что можно нехило так попасть.
I bet nobody set foot in here since Cascadia fell.
Proximity alert. Biology human. Protocol kill all plants. Suspended. Present your Rizzo identification credentials or prepare. Attempting to disengage security protocols without priming weapon.
You don't want to shoot us. We're from the board. Real distinguished corporate jackasses we are. Yeah.
Mediocre verbal evasion detected. Threat level downgraded to...
It's nothing, boss. All I had to do was ask myself, Felix?
Be advised. Mantisaur threat level is petrifying purple berry. Please use caution. Have a productive...
You'll need to connect the storage tanks to my fueling system, and then initiate the transfer from an authorized terminal within the lab.
Hey, boss. I've been thinking. I can't believe I wanted to shake his hand. I need a shower. Makes you wonder if being a treacherous, two-timing coward is some sort of contagious disease. At first, I liked what Graham was doing. The iconic
Да-да,
change
конечно.
Halcyon for the better.
Иди отдыхай.
But then
Я
we
думаю,
found out
ты
Graham was
сегодня
behind the slaughter of Amber Heights.
подустал.
How can anybody so morally bankrupt lead a movement to transform the colony?
Кто вообще придумал инвентаризацию в понедельник? Это вообще жесть.
Don't have to remind me. Clyde was my hero for a time. We both know how that ended up. You'd never do something like that, would you? Slaughter a whole... Yeah. Let's get back to it. I need to put all this ugly...
Да, спокойной ночи.
Traps everywhere. Watch it.
Jackass is incoming! Boss! Everyone all right? Get behind me!
Cap, we can use this ventilation system to solve our... Manosaurs need an oxygen-rich environment, more than we do. We drop the oxygen levels... Here, see? Done. Won't be but a minute before they're all... The more you study your prey, the less chance they surprise you.
Next one's mine.
That should do it. Just gotta siphon off the Alta Vitae.
Gotta admit,
Don't See what's so brave about experimenting on yourself. Damn fool way to die.
I usually just kick him down.
Proper fight going up against this thing. Oh well.
Great. Can we get out of here now? Between the machines and the experiments, my skin feels like it's got mana swarms inside it.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship. We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
apple cider. A hard cider for a hard.
That gas is going to make us a fucking mint. 120-some cubic meters. Take this. You've earned it. When we get buyers lined up, I'm gonna buy a gold toilet to shit in. You're goddamn right. Monarch isn't exactly a walk down the lanes of Byzantium. But here you are with all your... No one you saw, anyway. Glad to see you're looking out for yourself. I hope you kept the Unreliable's engines warm, because I got another job lined up for my new favorite contractor. They're gonna salvage me a space station. Heliospheric Research Station 1084, to be exact. I want it. Cobwebs and all.
How big we talking? Not like groundbreaker big, right?
This opportunity won't come around again. Right now, it's only salvage on paper. Systems and comms have gone dark. While the board lets 1084 gather dust, you're gonna swoop in and plant Sublight's flag. Perfectly legit. Not this time. The board tolerates our business up to a point, and selling off a station full. But if we were to move in and commandeer the station as a Sublight salvage remote office, Here, this override bypass should get you into the state. And one last thing. Both. Neither. I'm on the heels of something big. Play your cards right and I'll clue you in, but right now, I'm not. Just be careful.
Did you bring me anything? New parts? Last weekend's crossword puzzle? Welcome back, Captain. How can... I have lots of... I prefer to think of it... When I simulate myself in such a scenario, I do not find it to be desirable. Traveling the system with you, Captain. Do you know what it feels like when the ship undergoes an unexpected power surge? As you may be aware, Captain Alex Hawthorne was a smuggler of some repute. In our travels together, Alex liked to pass time by, as he called. If you mean, was Captain Hawthorne my first? We are now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain. No blockade is a match for my piloting skills.
Processing. Performing an area sweep now. Terminating security search. Unexpected.
I don't know what's worse. The taste of horse.
Your uniform has been rated 82% clean.
Want to make a run with me to Stella Bay?
Now there's a woman who knows what she wants.
How's Clive? Fast, efficient, eager to please? Guessing your services. Still, this ought to compensate for your troubles. And take an aromatic. You stink like Sisty Pig. I'll presume you mean Arthur, the one you sent scurrying back like a Reckon I'm happy he's alive. I'd be happier if the marauders who botched my I take it you don't have a reservation. No matter, I keep a... The VIP room's charged by the night. But for you, I'll make it a... Marvelous. Do take care of the place.
Do you hear that? It's the blessed sound of radio silence, which leads me to believe you have sweet... Yes, indeed. But before we get down to it, might I ask?
Come on, do you really want to get invested in the details? We finished the job.
Is that so? I don't know how. The two are diametrically opposed and impossible to please. But it matters not how you fixed my problem, only that you did. I don't doubt that you are working with Phineas, but my contract specifies I relay any acquired information to the purchaser. However, to send the data, I will need your assistance in cycling the antenna's receiver. It's simple, truly. I merely need you to waltz outside and throw the lever to cycle the power. Terrific. I'll be here, waiting with bated breath.
Testing 1, 2, check, check. Sweet stars. But that is a beautiful sound. Can you hear me? We are a go for broadcast. Oh, and I also dispatched Phineas his data. Impatient prick. Worse, I'm now indebted to him for it. Now I'll kindly thank you to get out of my tower. Look, I am well aware that at times I may have the tiniest iota of a prickly exterior, but I must admit I have grown rather fond of you. As Nyoka can attest, I do not form attachments with many. Do take care.
Why, he told us to leave without flinging insults at our persons. He really does like you, Captain. What in the void-blasted hell is that?
Black holes! Did you see that? Looked like a UDL ship. Based on the gunnery attachments, I guess it's one of the board's blockade enforcers, but don't cite me on that. Oh well, a pity for the crew, but I can't see how it affects me. Hiram? Can you hear me? Did you see that? Architect save me from swindlers and fools. Sanjar, what are you bloody doing on my channel? Did MSI or did MSI not cease broadcasting? Yes, but... Hiram. Hiram, are you there? Ah, the good captain. The truth brings us together once more. Our salvation has come crashing through the stratosphere. We need only collect its weapons. Are you mad? That's a UDL gunship. You'd probably shoot your own toes off. Ah, I see you learned nothing while dealing with these buffoons. We could use the gunship's armaments to defend Stellar Bay, but we need its targeting module. Our message is so close to breaking free of this planet and spreading to the stars. Help us secure that module and we will save our colony. Listen, I don't care a single whit what you do, so long as you leave me out of it. Which means, get off my void damn channel. I'm more than finished with you lot.
up, right? Incoming!
I shipped with a merc who had a gun like yours, Nyoka. He polished it, sang to it, slept with it. Not like that, as far as I know.
Sounds like he had himself a discerning palate. Where are you going with this?
He could... hit the broadside of an assault cruiser, hence the tin shredder.
Wouldn't be the first. Used to be. You could get the best wine on Monarch here.
You take us to the nicest places, Captain. Getting my target. Oh, no.
Go on ahead, Captain. I'm not keen on ships. even when they're in the best of shape.
Me too. You know corpses shit themselves, right? Enjoy the smell.
Hello, my name's Jen. I'm the chief engineer on this gunship, and I'd like to let the record show that our captain is a total fucking hullhead. I told him again and again that without fixing our regulators, spinning up the engines are going to blow through our coils and we'll go flying off in a completely random direction. Well, here we are. Thinking we'll hit soil in about 30 seconds. This is your chief engineer signing off for what is probably the last time. It's a shame you can't see this middle finger I'm holding up, because I'm doing it as hard as I can.
Ah, crazy town. Never change.
Captain, Graham's got the right idea, but he isn't the right guy to execute it. I don't even think he's I can't believe I'm even saying this, but I keep going over and over it in my head, and yeah, hell, most take Stellar Bay, lick our wounds, eventually figure out how the hell we're going to spread the word to the rest of it. Sometimes I'm going to confront him. Okay.
Captain, you must be back with the access codes to our new ship.
Graham.
We have work to do. This isn't the time. Yes, we are acting. On Stellar Bay. What's this about?
You're running the Iconoclast into the ground. And I don't believe it'll get better after... The troops take orders from me already. And you've brought me as far as you can.
The troops. Listen to you. This isn't an army. They aren't soldiers. They're believers. Followers. They pick up a gun. And you, Captain, after all you've done for me, for us.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I believe...
I won't. What happened back then was a mistake, and the colony has moved on. This is my movement. These are my people.
Please.
If this is where my path ends, I accept it.
So...
Big mistake.
Captain. Yeah. Take Stellar Bay. Sometime. Captain. It has to happen. For the worse. I get him now. His guilt is so heavy that he seeks, but it isn't going to come. And in the meantime, you think I want this? You think I want to force my friend... Damn it. You're right. And he's right. Don't get me wrong, Captain. I still believe in the message. The Iconoclast way. I get it. This is a tough decision. I won't act without you. But we're out of time. Once you give us that target...
The gunship. Have you mount its guns to our walls or the walls of Stellar Bay. The board is coming, Captain, and these weapons will defend us from their blasphemies. Why wouldn't they? As we speak, our message assaults their populace through their favorite entertainment mediums. Surely their retaliation will come soon. When I founded the Iconoclasts, I did so amidst the ghosts of... Since then, many have asked me, why here? Were you involved in the massacre? Was that some gruesome plot to clear up... My response to you is the same as to all others. The death of MSI was an incidental... I did no such thing. Their deaths came in the night while I slept in Stellar Bay. Those ghosts still haunt me. But they needn't curse my people. When the entire colony... Until then, it does us no good to dwell on... If I were the type of man to make that decision, and I assure you I am not, I have since learned that their mistakes will end them in time and that we... But back then, suffocating under that oppressive culture... Would you prefer I spend my days wallowing in misery and death? Here, without the shackles of the Halcyon Board, we are free to grow as the universe intended. Had we fled with MSI, our spirits would have withered. The colony is dying. The massacre of Amber Heights, unfortunate as it was, presented the slim possibility... Free will is a double-edged sword, Captain. The universe judges us all, whether your choices are helpful. Those executives were found to be poisonous to the spirit of humanity. They were doomed, whether by the hands of man or beast. And here I am, a paragon of the eternal truth, leading a society of like-minded people. Let us speak no more of this, Captain. We have a message to spread and a colony to... The gunship. Have you... All right. The iconoclasts are free folk. We live under our rules, motivated. Meanwhile, the board strangles the will of its workers. It is the penultimate exercise of a poison. We seek to replace their way of life with our... This is not anarchy. Society requires structure, Captain. It is just that... The gunship. At last. Now we must secure the Stellar Bay landing pad. We will fortify the city against the board's assault.
I'm all for fighting the board and all, but... Oh, shit. Just don't shoot too many of my drinking buddies in...
And you, Captain. No. Our hearts have long since closed to one another. Time is of the essence.
You make up your mind? Damn it, Captain. Thought you... I get it. This is a tough decision. I won't act without you. But we're out of time. You make up...
If I never smell another raft, it'll be too soon.
Aren't you a...
If the iconoclasts reach that ship first, I don't suppose you've found the targeting module yet. I've sent patrols. They're all mad. And what's more, they left us. I don't see any...
Not... Remember what we practiced.
Yes. The words in those reviews were very hurtful, but they do not define me. I am a man-to-pillar. Normally, I'd find this kind of talk from you quite... Still, perhaps you have a point. Supposing you're right, who exactly would you have me work with? How do these things ever start? Once upon a time, Graham and I saw the same problems with MSI. A rigid corporate structure with no... But, where I wanted to reform MSI, he only wanted to take it apart. As if starving in the wilderness is somehow... He won't hear reason now, and I wouldn't trust... That's an interesting suggestion. I confess I don't know much about her except that she worked for Rizzo.
There ain't a body on this planet that can keep a group patched up like she.
I'd be willing to consider it, but I need to see her. One can't be haphazard. Besides, if you think her skills will complement... Excellent. Her review would be in the Rizzo offices in Cascadia. Bring it to me, and I'll see if she's qualified. That's surprising. The board's equipment is usually in top shape. A conspiracy? You've spent too much time. That's surprising. You think so? Well, because because once we mount them on Stellar Bay's walls, no Marauder or Raptidon will... Stellar Bay will be as secure as... The board's own Salvage and Recovery Clause 32B would say...
And they won't dare challenge us over this. Not after the day...
Can you imagine what those maniacs would do with weapons like that?
Or they go and get themselves killed. Then they're not your problem.
The board would consider us complicit in any of their folly.
And roll back all the progress we've made at
This would be more than a shakeup. Even if they merely sat on the scraps, the threat of a bunch of anarchists
I'm skeptical they'd care enough to wipe us out, but...
Oh, you see our quandary then. Look, Celia.
I don't think...
Really? Well, what is important is that there's a considerable distance between us. Good, because... Any luck bringing the I don't like the idea that they'll be trying for that module. Very well. I can't promise anything, but let's see what we have. Well, it seems like she,
If it weren't for her, I'd wager the iconoclast would have died off.
I wasn't expecting to say this, but if you can put her in charge and convince her...
You make up your... Okay. Deep breath.
Captain, you must be back.
Graham.
We have work to do. Stand down.
You're running the iconoclast into the ground, and I don't believe it'll get better out. The troops take orders from me already, and you've brought...
The troops. Listen to... And you. I built this movement from the ground up. I've brought...
I joined because I believed that you were in it for the iconoclasts. That you wanted nothing more than to bring freedom to Halcyon. But... I know the truth now, Graham. I know what happened in Amber Heights. You didn't start...
No. Guilty? I didn't mean for them to die. I'm not a monster. I've spent years atoning for my sins. I've studied, meditated, taught. I built the iconoclast.
That's your answer, Graham? You needed a fresh start? I'm sorry. I believe...
I won't. What happened back then was a mistake, and the colony has moved on. This is my movement.
Please.
If this is where my path ends, I accept it.
So...
They go.
You make up your mind? You make up your mind? Oh. Just don't let me see.
Captain, you must be... What?
You're running the iconoclast into the ground. And I don't... The troops take order...
And... I built this movement...
But...
No. I escaped the corruption of the endless cycle of corporate greed. Yes, I ran from... I've spent years atoning for my sins.
That's your answer, Graham? You need... I'm sorry.
I won't.
Yeah, please.
If this is where my path...
So...
Big mistake! Everyone all right?
Well, Captain, here we are. Killed a lot of people in the name of the... You've got the... Void help me. I'll never remember what that... I've thought about it, but... I think we're too far gone. Pulling Carlotta... Yeah, well, we'll die try. Fuck. I sound like Graham. Throwing lives. I've lost a hell of a lot to this fight. Graham would never agree to this, but... All right. If he's... Well then. I've got to prepare a few just-in-case measures. But when you're ready, let's meet at the old OSI church outside.
Reminds me of the crew cabin on one of my first ships. You'll get used to it. Give it 10 or 15 years.
Hey, thanks for...
I wish I'd had more time to prepare a proper analysis on the costs and benefits of your proposed union, but I suppose...
Gotta admit, I really thought...
If it were, I wouldn't be standing.
Sanja, Stellar Bay's got food and walls. And my people need both.
Do you have any idea what that would cost?
Not good enough. I need to move a fair amount of my people into the city. Suppose some of our healthier folk could offer aid.
Well, I'll be damned. If you two can work together...
Truly? A compromise? I'm not sure.
Graham was a murderous fiend. And I'd be shocked. Void take his agreement.
This feels like one of those times when everyone at headquarters but me is...
Amber Heights, you haulhead. 10 years ago.
What? That's not possible. But that means... I had no idea, I swear. Look, we were both fed up with corporate leadership, but I never guessed he'd do something like that.
I think I believe him. He's just dumb enough to mean it.
You can't take bureaucrats at their word. You back someone into a corner like this...
Very well. I suppose my ignorance is no... I knew Graham for years. I should have done my due diligence and known exactly who I was...
Yeah, I do. Okay, if you're willing to house and...
As am I. Oh, I can feel my blood...
Thanks for coming out, Sanjar. Guess I'll see you at Stellar Bay.
Gotta be honest, Captain. Never thought I'd see the day.
Can we talk?
Things on Monarch have really cooled off. I didn't think MSI, outside of shouting four-letter words, I mean. Sure, and fish sticks are really... Look, I won't knock the work you did. I'm sure they'll have a good cry, look through old photographs, share a pint of... But sooner or later, things will go back to the way they... In my experience, it's spread real thin. Anyway, I'd hate to see you get broken up if this thing between them doesn't last. Hey, let's not make this out to... Anything else? What did I tell you? His down with the man shtick was just an act. No one who yammers that much means half of it. Take a page out of my rule book. Don't trust anyone.
Don't get all mushy on me now. People look out for their own interests. It's a... Sure I can. In fact... Well, let me know how that... Anyway, you really want to tell me you're helping the scientist because you think he'll save the colony? And here I thought I'd seen it all. This galaxy... Enough about Harlem. Anything else?
Captain, Felix and the Vicar are arguing again. Now arriving at Phineas's top-secret orbital lab.
Так, ребята, на сегодня на этом все. Померили 2 фракции, это хорошо. Осталось одно задание фракции. В следующем прохождении разведаем, что там не так на этой станции. И поговорим с Финиасом, что нам нового расскажем. Ладно, всем спасибо, кто пришел посмотреть, кто лайк поставил. Всем удачи, еще увидимся, друзья. Всем пока.